Hi everybody, it's Ann Katzeff of Ask Design. I'm here with you today to show you how to add images to a WordPress sidebar. This is a follow-up to my previous blog post which showed you how to add images to WordPress pages and posts. Now there are essentially two methods to adding an image to the WordPress sidebar. One is manual and one is via a plugin. The manual method has more steps, but I think once you know the steps, you should be all set. And the plugin method is relatively straightforward. Personally, I like to do the manual method, but that's because I know HTML code. And I also don't want to add unnecessary plugins to my WordPress configuration. If you are uncomfortable with using HTML code, I recommend using the plugin. It's just simpler and far less stress. So let me walk you through each of the methods, and you can decide which one works best for you. Manually adding an image to the sidebar can be made a lot easier by copying the code from either a page or a post. So what you see here is my play page, and I use it to experiment and explore things, but also sometimes I just want to grab the code from this page and put it in a sidebar. So I'm going to put my cursor right here and add media. This will bring us to the media library. So if it's an image that you've already uploaded, it will appear in the library. If it's not here, you'll go to this tab here to upload an image. Let's swing back to the media library, and I'm going to choose this one right here. Now notice off to the side you have the URL of the image, its title. There is no caption for this particular one. I'm going to add some alt text for accessibility purposes for folks who might have some visual issues. I think I'm going to make it centered, and I want the size to be, rather than the full size, I'm going to make it a little smaller with the 300 width. And then I just simply insert into page. And there it is. Okay. Now let's try that again. Add media. Let's say it's an image. Gee, I know I inserted it, or rather uploaded it sometime in the past, but I'm not sure. Let's find it by searching for it. So I could type in, let's say, Antelope Canyon, one of my paintings. Okay, I uploaded 2 of them. You can find things that way. If you're pretty sure of the date you uploaded it, you could search it using this filter. But generally, I just go right here to the search bar. And then I want to, again, probably keep it within the 300 width. I'll insert that into the page as well. Okay, so here we are looking at it with the visual view. That's more like a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get, that type of view, which is user-friendly. The next step is to grab the code. And if we just copied it like that, we might not necessarily get the code. So we'll go to the Text tab, which shows you all the HTML code that generates the content. And we'll grab the code by selecting those 2 images and copying onto our clipboard. So on a Mac, it's Command-C. On a PC, it's Control-C, and let's update this post in case we have to come back to it if we muck things up. Okay. And now I want to go to the sidebar area, which is underneath Appearance and Widgets. And depending on your theme, you may have a bunch of widgets to choose from. So you want to find the widget that has the right position for you. I'm going to go to the primary sidebar for the purposes of this tutorial. And I've already got an image widget in my primary sidebar. But we want to do this with the text widget first. So let's go to the left area here, the left side, and find that text widget. And I'm going to drag it to the bottom here. Okay. Let's give it a title, Playing. And then you just paste in the code. Command V. V is in very as opposed to P as in print. So Command or Control V, depending on if you're a Mac person or a PC. And you'll see all of the code right there. Next key thing, you must save what you just did. And let's go to the front area to see what we just added. So now I'm looking at the front end, what the user would see. I'm looking at this right-hand sidebar, scrolling all the way down to the bottom, because that's where we put that text widget, and it was titled Playing. So here's one image, here's two images, and there you go. All right, so, there were a lot of steps to that. It wasn't so bad, though, once you understand how to make your life easier by creating a play page or a post for yourself where you can just insert things that you need to grab the code for and copy and paste the code into a text widget in the Appearance Widgets area. So now method number 2 is to use a plugin. So first you have to find the plugin and install it. So let's go to the plugins area. I'm already here. You see plugins. And click on this button, Add New. And we'll search for an image widget. I just like to put what I'm searching for in the field there. A bunch of good ones will come up. The one that we're using today is one of several that you can feel pretty confident using. Comes up right here on my search results. This is the one that I like to use, the image widget by Modern Tribe. The reason I choose this one is because it has 400,000 plus active installs and a 5-star rating of 264 ratings. So that's pretty darn good. I've already installed it. Otherwise, this install button would be active. But you go ahead and click that installed button, and then it takes you back to your plugins listing, and it will show you the situation here. Let me find it. Okay. It shows that it's already activated. I installed and activated it all in one swoop. Okay. And that's all you need to do to install it. Very, very simple. Then you go back to the Appearance Widgets area. and you'll see you have that widget now available. It's called Image Widget. I'm going to open up the primary sidebar area. I've already dragged one in, but let me delete that for a second. And I'll start from scratch. We'll put it at the bottom here, underneath the previous images that we inserted manually. Now we'll use the image widget. And all you have to do is select an image. This brings you to the media library. And just like the manual method, if the image is already uploaded to WordPress, it will appear in your media library and you can search for it like we did before. Let's search for dolphins. There we go. Greetings. Let's get that one there. Greetings. And insert into the widget. Very simple, right? Now, you can get rid of the title if you want, put an alternate text in, which I like to do, and you can keep the caption in there if you want. If you want the user to be able to click on the image and go somewhere else, you would put a hyperlink in there. What's the full size? Not sure about that. Let's just leave it at full size for now and see what happens. I want to center align it, and we'll click Save. We'll go to the front end and see the results by refreshing the screen. It's either this circular arrow or Command R on a Mac. Control R to refresh on a PC. And there we go. There is greetings. Pretty cool, huh? So, interestingly, there's a hyperlink here that's not active. It's just coming through as regular text. So we would have to add some manual code there to fix that right here. Go to the front end, refresh the screen, see if that worked. No, it didn't. Oh, wait a minute. It's not done refreshing. There we go. It did. It became a hyperlink. Okay. What I'm curious to know is what happens if we click on Select an Image again in the same widget. Let's search for more dolphins. I think I misspelled that, yeah. Of course, it didn't find any of those. Here we go. Let's insert another dolphin. Insert. It takes the place of the previous one. Interesting. Okay, so one image per widget. And that's no longer greetings. It's stuck on the previous metadata. So that's not good. Let's go back to the first image. Put greetings back in there. Let's just save that. Close it up. I'm going to drag in another image widget underneath. Select another image. Guess what it will be? Dolphins. Okay. Let's insert into widget. We've got infinity for our title. And we need to add that hyperlink again. And, oh, you know what? Silly. I could put it right here. Let's do it that way instead. New window. Now let's play around with the size here. Let's pretend we know what the size is when it says medium, and we'll keep it centered. Save. And we'll go to the front end. Refresh the screen. We should see 2 dolphins when we're done refreshing the screen. Here we are. I don't see the link though. Oh, I see what it did. It made the image a hyperlink, whereas here, when I hover on top of the image, it's static. The hyperlink is here, but on the second image, when you hover over the image, it will take you to the other section. Assuming that that hyperlink is accurate. It looks like my hyperlink is old. Okay, well, I'll have to fix that. Now, just as a reminder, before you upload images to WordPress, be sure you optimize them. I have a blog post about that, so check out my blog and search for image optimization for that post and other goodies that you may find. So I hope that you found this useful, and let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Take care.